Who thinks it'll pull it back out?
Keep going. Probably gonna put in 4-wheel drive. Oh yeah. Let's watch this boat slip out. Oh, he made it. It's pretty nice, yeah. What do you call that again? The Portuguese way?
Watch as fishermen attempt to launch their boats, only to make a mess of things at the boat ramp. We watch as a boat capsizes and sinks right at the boat ramp in Miami. Our captain here clearly skipped the safety training. A Jeep owner makes the bold and questionable decision to launch their boat. Except, instead of getting the boat into the water, they end up trying to bury their Jeep in the process. Guy backs his boat into the water, but things go south real fast. Before he knows it, the boat starts drifting away without him in it. Cue the moment of panic. Why do people think you have to come out like a rocket? This clip serves as a reminder that knowing your ramp etiquette is just as important as knowing how to drive your boat. Backing down a boat ramp seems simple enough, but even seasoned boaters can find themselves in a bind when they get distracted or forget to check their surroundings. Launching a kayak should be simple, right?
3, 2, 1.
Not for this guy.
Lean back! Lean back!
In this classic what could go wrong moment, we witness a boat ramp blunder that could have been easily avoided if only someone had remembered the parking brake. Take notes, secure your boat, check your brakes, and for the love of all things floating, don't forget to put your truck in park. Boat ramps can be tricky, even for seasoned boaters. If you're new to boating, take your time, learn proper launch techniques, and maybe practice in an empty parking lot before making your big debut at a crowded ramp. Poor preparation could turn a routine launch into an expensive mistake. Before you back down that ramp, make sure you've set your parking brake, secured your boat, and most importantly, thought things through. A guy who's clearly in a rush, getting all hot under the collar while trying to load his boat. Let's just say things don't go as smoothly as he planned, and it's hard not to chuckle at his frustration. What starts as a confident approach quickly turns into a comedic series of events that leaves everyone cringing. Let's just say the boat ramp is not the place for you to show off your expert boating skills, especially when you're still figuring out the basics. We head to the Stony Creek boat ramp in Branford, Connecticut, where a guy has a little trouble launching his boat. Things start off harmless enough, but before you know it, snap. Between missteps, questionable parking, and a little too much optimism, these guys prove that the boat ramp can sometimes feel more like a demolition derby than a relaxing getaway.
Damn.
If you can, stay alert to help others, especially in emergency cases. You may save a life and a property, or some.
Yeah, you don't want to lose your Taco Bell.
A man struggles with the fine art of launching his boat, turning a simple task into a full-blown spectacle. He backs up, pulls forward, turns the wheel the wrong way, and somehow makes things way harder than they need to be. Watch as this guy attempts a bold boat ramp maneuver that's more oops than epic start. It's the exact opposite of how you're supposed to launch a boat. We witness a boat launch go from bad to worse fast.
What? I have never done something so dumb in my life. Oh my... Oh.
Someone might have picked up the wrong boat on the wrong trailer. Things start off normal, but within seconds, the boat, the truck, or sometimes both, end up in a situation no one planned for. Gravity and water always win. Our guy comes in hot, launching his jet ski right up the boat ramp, completely missing the whole stop before dry land part. To make things even better, or worse, he collides with a passing vehicle. A proud new boat owner attempts to launch his speedboat with zero experience. Spoiler alert, it does not go smoothly. From makeshift ramps to over-the-top machinery, they prove that not every DIY solution is a good idea. The result? A whole lot of frustration and a boat that's staying put. Watch as a group of boaters demonstrates how not to use a boat ramp. It's almost as if they missed the memo on basic coordination and physics. Don't rely on quick fixes like tire air to fix bigger problems. A little planning and preparation will save you a lot of hassle. In this classic boat ramp moment, we've got a guy who's about to make all the wrong moves. A well-intentioned boat enthusiast quickly learns that not all heroes wear capes. He has even started to swim on the boat. Even the strap broke on the winch. I've never seen a boat with no rope. Watch as someone from Hook, Line, and Sinker has a bad day launching their boat. This guy attempts to launch his boat in a way that's certainly unconventional. Watch as gravity takes over, sending the boat and trailer in a one-way trip to the water, without the truck.
Oh my God.
A well-meaning boater backs up a trailer, aiming for the ramp, only to realize that, well, things aren't quite going as planned. Launching a boat looks easy, but when the ramp's crowded and the pressure's on, it's easy to forget the basics.
Did I have you hold the airplanes down?
He's getting it.
A group of well-intentioned boaters who somehow forget that the ramp is for launching boats, not launching themselves into a full-blown disaster.
Oh God. I fell off that truck where that lady was walking over. All the way.
Watch as he backs his truck into Jordan Lake, only to realize a little too late that he might not be as skilled at boat launching as he thought.
Hey, someone get another truck.
Another person that shouldn't own a boat. I'm more curious why the red Land Cruiser has a wheel chock in front of the wheel and not behind.
Hey! Wait, Brian, get off the road!
At Carolina Marina, one man learns the hard way that launching a boat isn't as simple as back up, release, and go. He was kind of alright till he got run over by the trailer. He neglected the safety chain and only used the winch to secure the boat. As he got out of the water, the winch broke. The employee was surely having a bad day. In this close call moment at the boat ramp, we've got a classic case of almost disaster, but thankfully this ranger pulls through just in time. Make sure you're prepared, know the ramp rules, and have someone ready to guide you, especially if you're new to the scene. Launching a boat should be simple. Back up, unload, and enjoy the water. But in this clip, we see how one small mistake can turn into a near disaster. Instead of smoothly gliding into the water, we get a lesson in what happens when you forget to put the boat in the water and just push it, only to watch it take a nosedive straight into the concrete. The boat believes it's still on the water. The leakage will paint the road for sure. Knowing where the road ends and the water begins is important. So if you ever find yourself in a stressful driving situation, just remember, brakes work better than flotation devices. They are definitely cruising on the road. Watch as he struggles to launch his boat at the ramp, convinced that inflating his tires is the magic fix. People who should know how to launch their boat, but somehow turn it into a full-blown disaster. We witness a case of "I got this" turn into an accidental dock ramming. Before you take your boat out, make sure you're actually ready to launch it and not the whole parking lot into chaos. Stay safe, stay prepared, and leave the epic fails to the professionals.
Plug their car.
A driver at the boat ramp forgets one key detail. Cars don't float. With the boat already in the water, our hero backs his car right in, completely unaware that his ride is about to take an unintended swim.
There's one way to not
The reason why is they can't understand the mirrored view of the trailer from the driver's seat. They must have a stick attached to the pedals. You would be surprised. This is a lesson on why overconfidence is the enemy of common sense. We meet a guy who thinks that adding just a little air to his tires will solve all his boat launching problems. Some people really do think they're born for the water, just not the way they think.
Like, the winch is underwater. Oh my god.
A guy who's just checking the prop, or so he thinks, at the boat ramp. He casually hops into his boat, leans over the side, and next thing you know, the boat takes off on its own. While it's easy to laugh at these misadventures, there's a serious point here. Boat ramps can be tricky, especially for beginners. Know your trailer's depth and how far to back up, because a flooded trailer is a guaranteed trip to the repair shop. When launching a boat, it's tempting to back up too far, but the key is to stop just short of fully submerging the trailer. The clip shows a truck slowly inching its way into the water, with the driver probably thinking, it'll be fine. Until, well, it's not. Watch as some well-meaning boaters attempt to launch their boats, only to turn the whole process into an unexpected spectacle. From trailers getting stuck to boats mysteriously drifting away, the ramp seems to have a way of exposing everyone's true skills.
Fucking classic. Fucking got it.
Welcome to sunny Coffs Harbor, where the water's warm, the sun's shining, and people are still trying to figure out how to launch a boat. Watch as a few well-meaning folks try to launch their boats, but clearly some lessons were skipped along the way. From not quite understanding the back-it-in concept to accidentally launching the boat the wrong way. They struggle with everything, from backing up to keeping their boat on the trailer, because, well, let's face it, no one ever said boat launching was a simple task.
Oh no.
No hurry.
In this case of overconfidence, we watch as a driver learns the hard way that a 4x4 doesn't make you invincible, especially at a slippery boat ramp.
Keep going. Oh, you're putting four-wheel drive. Oh yeah. Let's watch this boat slip out. Oh, he made it. Pretty nice, yeah. What do you call that again? The Portuguese way, you said?
If you've never used a boat ramp before, or even if you have, this video serves as a great reminder to double-check your setup, know your limits, and always make sure you're in control. A classic case of overconfidence meet the boat ramp. A guy tries to launch his yacht, but things don't go as smoothly as he planned. A guy at the boat ramp learns the hard way that launching a boat isn't as easy as it looks. One of those moments where things don't exactly go as planned. A truck, a boat, and a driver with more confidence than coordination. What could possibly go wrong? A brave soul testing what appears to be one of 5 brand new Orca-class submarines. Except, well, it's actually just his truck. Things don't quite go as planned. Watch as a Mercedes, yes, a luxury car, decides to test its waterproof capabilities. And, spoiler alert, it fails miserably. The guy is making the grand entry to the truck. The skill is uncanny. Is it legal in America to let a kid drive a jet ski? The boy has the right heart, at least. We have not one, but 2 individuals making questionable decisions at the boat ramp. Watch as these 2 guys, armed with confidence and no idea what they're doing, try to launch their boat. This driver learns the hard way that boat ramps and bad decisions don't mix. He backs his trailer down, everything looks fine, until suddenly, it's not. The boat ramp, a place where confidence meets reality, and sometimes reality wins. Ever had one of those days? This guy sure has. In this clip, we watch as a routine boat launch turns into a full-blown disaster. A textbook case of how not to launch or retrieve a boat. There's some yelling, some miscommunication, and of course, a few classic mistakes that leave everyone wet, frustrated, or both. The boat ramp. A place where dreams of smooth launches meet the reality of slippery surfaces, bad angles, and a complete lack of planning. Thank you so much for watching. Here are 2 more videos we think you'll like. Click on one to keep watching.